Hi everyone, welcome to Valiant Customs. I'm Steve. I'm just gonna get right into this. I've already wiped the whole truck down and everything. Got all the big gritty nasty snots on it and everything. Got all that off of it. Now I'm using a tack cloth and going over the whole thing and tacking it and making sure that all the dust is off of it and everything. And hopefully in this video we'll get it primered and painted. Not guaranteeing the paint part, but we're going to get it as a primer, no doubt about that. I'm ready to go right now if I wasn't for this tack cloth. Anyways, let's go ahead and I'm just going to put you in hyperdrive as I tack this whole truck off and everything, and then from there I'll probably end up hyperdriving again, putting you as I'm spraying primer on. I probably need to invest in one of those little helmet cameras or whatever, so that way you guys can watch as like you're doing it yourselves. But anyway, so let me get you in hyperdrive. I think I changed my mind. I just noticed that you guys can't see anything anyways while I'm doing this, unless I stay right here and do it. But that's not going to get the rest of the truck done now, is it? So I'll just bring you back after I get this all tacked off and we'll go from there. Okay, so I didn't turn the camera on because all I was doing was going around and just touching up primer spots and some bare spots or whatever, and just spots that I didn't primer the whole thing yet, so I just went over, because you should go over body filler and stuff like that. You should go over it at least 1 or 2 times before you actually go and do the whole thing. That way, because the body filler absorbs some of the primer and everything. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and I'll turn you around, show you what I got, show you some issues that's going on with it that I think are going to be okay and fixable, but I guess I'll find out when I do the actual coat of the whole thing in black primer. I had, a spot there with filler and stuff showing, and right here, this concerns me because you can see where the lines are, where it was sanded and everything, and it looks like it's having a reaction to the paint, which is gonna suck. I mean, I hope that, like down here even, you can see I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if does it show anywhere else? Some spots, if I can find it, it actually showed like it was a little fuzzy on the edges, like it's having a reaction to it. That's not good. That's not what I want, but I think it's going to be okay because it doesn't. I don't know. I'm like I said, I got to do another coat anyways. I just wanted something on it to absorb into the body filler and the spots with the extra like the edges of where there's bare paint and things like that. Or not bare, sorry, not bare paint, bare metal. And this side, the whole bed got it. And it all looks good until you get down here. And then there was some sort of reaction. Well, down here I'm not too worried about because I know I put it on real kind of thick and I just got to sand that off. But I don't know, something just doesn't look. Here turned out really good, right where that dent was. And then this right here where the emblem was, and I had to sand it down. Same thing. So I'm probably going to have to sand it down a little bit better or something. Right here. Oh yeah, here. This door, right where that chip was, and I went through. There's got to be 4. Well, I'm going to say there's probably 3 coats of paint at least on this door. I don't know if the whole truck's been painted 3 times or not, but there's a build up there, and it's going to take me some time to get that all worked out and sand it down. Same there. So it is what it is. Oh, I did, and I was also using this as a learning experience as far as I can get around the vehicle. Any problems that I can see before I actually get to painting it. I don't want to, well, like this one right here, if I can show you. There's a bolt that was sticking up. There it is right there. I cut it off with the cutoff wheel. I tripped over that thing probably 3 times walking around doing the black primer. That's the kind of issues or problems that I'm looking for to make sure that I don't have them when I'm putting down the paint or the clear. Because man, would that suck, accidentally tripping, falling over, and rubbing my big old gut and everything across the top of the brand new fresh paint and everything. Boy, that would really set the tone. Anyways, I will bring you guys back when I go on to get the rest of it and everything. I'm not gonna show me sanding it. Sanding. I'm just gonna blend everything in a little bit better and stuff like that, hopefully. And we'll go from there. All right, well, before I get the black primer on and everything, just want to let you guys know I have wiped this truck down. Oh my goodness, I bet I've wiped this thing down 10 times, maybe more. I don't know, but it seems like every time I wipe it down, you know, I feel something that I just don't like, so I go over it with some sandpaper and everything, got all the dust on it, blow it all off, wipe it down again. So I've probably wiped this thing down 10, 15 times, tacked it, I couldn't tell you how many times, because the tack cloth is where I can really feel things that I don't like. And I feel with my hand, I feel that with the tack cloth, and I don't like it, so I sand it. And then I start the process all over again because I got dust all over everything. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead, lay down some black sealer, and well, I'm mixing it up like a sealer. The primer that I have is you can use it as primer, you can use it as sealer. I'm using it as a sealer right now, and hopefully we can get this thing painted or primered up. Don't know if I'm gonna get any paint laid down tonight. I doubt it, but who knows? I mean, stranger things have happened, I guess. Okay, I'll bring you back, put you in hyperdrive as I'm priming it. Alright, so I have runs in it. I don't know. Anyway, so I got runs in it. So I'm gonna have to go over it and sand it again, just not as bad or anything. Then I'll probably go over it one more time with some primer, just to seal it when I'm ready to actually put it down, the paint, because it says that let it sit at least 30 minutes before you lay down any color on it. And tonight isn't gonna happen. It's, I don't know, like 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that right now. just not going to stay up that late. I got to work tomorrow. But tomorrow, no, I think Saturday, I think is when I'll put the color down on it. So I'll do one more, probably tomorrow. I'll go ahead and take care of any of my runs in it and everything. And then Saturday I'll go ahead and put color down. I'll scuff it up again because it says to scuff it up after 6 hours. Well, it says scuff it up and put another coat of sealer on it. So probably Saturday, I'll scuff it up tomorrow, and then Saturday I'll go ahead and put another coat of sealer on it, and then I can put color on it. Rich, are you sure I can't interest you in a flat black primer truck? No? Okay, well, I tried. So anyways, like I was saying, that's what's going to happen tomorrow and Saturday, or Friday and Saturday. I got a couple car shows I'm going to. Well, Friday night I'm going to one, and then Sunday I'm going to a Father's Day car show. So I will bring you back when I don't think I'm going to show me scuffing it or hyper driving through scuffing it up or anything. I probably won't even bring you back for another coat of sealer on it. I'll wait until I actually paint it, then I'll bring you back. Alright, so back in the shop. Always, when you're done, always clean out your gun. I can't tell you, there's been a couple times back when I first started painting, which I know you can't tell the difference now from then, I'm sure, but I would clean the gun out. I'd pour reducer in it. Oh, speaking of reducer, check that thing out. I buy the reducer in the 5-gallon cans, and I just got this tipper. It's like a 5-gallon tipper or whatever there. It's pretty cool. Not such a big mess now when I pour it out. Anyways, squirrel. So anyways, I used to always, just put a little bit of reducer in the gun, shake it up a little bit, shoot it out, put some reducer in it again, and then I would just leave it. I mean, actually, I don't even think I did that. Sometimes I would just put the reducer in, shake it all up, and lo and behold, like an idiot, I just would leave it. I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna be out here tomorrow shooting and painting and everything. So I'll just do that because it'll all be liquid, and I'll just shoot it out the gun, then I'll fill it back up. No, don't do that. Your paint jobs, ooh. Sorry, I gotta get this thing off. Anyway, your paint jobs look like crap when you do that, or at least mine did. Sometimes my paint jobs still look like crap, but anyways, it was just a mess. So now I rinse it, I shake it out. I always shake it and everything. Then I'll fill it and shoot it out into the air. Fill it again, shake it, shoot it out. Well, not fill it, but put a decent amount in it. And this isn't a Harbor Freight. The cup is, but the gun's not. Gun's from Amazon, just an El Cheapo. But anyways, then I would shoot the reducer out, fill it again, shake it all and everything, shoot the reducer out again. Then, at that point, I would fill it, or I will fill it, and I'll let it sit. But most of the time, I like to just go ahead and tear it down. Take the needle out, take the cup or whatever you want to call it, the tip there and everything, and the needle and the spring and all that stuff I like to take out and just let it soak in reducer then. And then I'll take the wire brush and just go in the end of the gun to get whatever's in there out of there. and then I'll just let it sit. I mean, or I'll put it back together, put reducer in it, and just let it sit with a reducer in it. Anyways, enough rambling. I'm gonna go ahead and clean my gun, and I will catch you tomorrow when I get started getting rid of the runs and stuff like that in that paint, scuffing it all up and everything. All right, well, I wasn't super happy with the results that you guys have seen with the black sealer and everything. It's a primer sealer, and I mixed it the way that the sealer is supposed to be. Oh, squirrel, sorry. I'm looking at the truck, seeing if there's any other flaws in it. Oh, you can tell it's not as black now. It's still black, but it's I've sanded it all down smooth again. It just had the texture it just was too orange peely for me. Between the orange peel and it had some overspray, so I'm assuming I had my pressure up too high or something. Stuff that I'm still working on and everything, but I'll get it. But at this point, this is where I'm at with it right now. It's just, let me turn you around. So the point I'm at right now is it is sanded back down. I did take the bed off of it. I'm going to try and, you can see I got here, I got some, I thought there was like filler coming off. I had pushed it outside to sand it, and I thought the wind was making the primer or the sealer come off the plastic and go on the parts and leave like circles, like it was melting. The sun was so hot it was melting it back into the panel. But then I found out that, well, right there's an example of one. But then I found out that somehow it was getting some like sap or something on it from a tree. The tree was on this side, but I got sap all the way on that side also. So I don't know how it happened or what, but it is what it is. I decided to take the box off. I'm going to try and do the box and the cab separate. Not sure if that's going to work out best for me or not, but I feel that as long as I do it on the same day in the same area, which will be in here in the booth, then the paint should turn out the same, because it'll be the same humidity and everything. And then after that, I can do the clear. Clear says to let it sit for 8 hours. I'll come back and do the clear the next day. But anyways, this is it. This is where I'm at on it right now. Hopefully the next video will be of me painting it and getting some color down on it. Like I said, I'm going to try and paint the box and the cab separately. My paint jobs, for some reason, usually turn out better when I do them in sections. If I like do the bed all at one time, the bed will turn out great. If I do just the roof by itself, the roof will turn out great. The hood by itself will turn out great. It's when I do a whole vehicle all at once that it just goes downhill for some reason. Don't know why, but it does. And since this is a friend's truck, well, it's not my own truck. It's my friend's truck, and I don't want it to be bad. I want it to look good. If it was my own, I'd probably leave it together and keep practicing and practicing and practicing until I got it right. I guess all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching. God bless you, and I will catch you on the next one.